Hey everybody, Craig here from Reviews.org. Here's Courtney from CutCableToday.com, and she's joining us here to explain PlayStation Vue. This is a service that we get a lot of requests for. People want us to review this one as well as the other ones that we've already done. You can see those up there. Anyway, let's get started on the details of PlayStation Vue. All right, so Courtney, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
PlayStation Vue, tell me what it is and broadly who it's for.
Yeah, so PlayStation Vue is a streaming service. It is available on a variety of devices, so it's not just for PlayStation users. And who is it for? It's really for anybody who wants high-quality picture. I always highly recommend it for sports fans and for people who are using a 4K TV.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Now, the first question that we always get and the first question we want to address with something like this is cost. Because honestly, the reason you are suggesting, or the reason anybody is thinking about PlayStation Vue is probably because they're sick of their cable bill and they want to cut that cord and move on to something else. So tell me about how much this thing costs.
Yeah, so PlayStation Vue packages start at $39.99 a month. So it's about $5 more expensive than DirecTV Now, about $20 more expensive than the most basic Sling TV package. So it's a little bit on the higher end. But when you compare other services that have similar channel counts, similar live local channel counts, it's actually pretty comparable.
Yeah, does it? How does it do on channel count? I mean, are you getting what you pay for?
Yeah, I would say so. Usually packages start, the most basic package is going to get you all of the highly requested cable channels that you're looking for. So HGTV,
ESPN?
ESPN.
Okay,
The basic one. Food Network, ABC, NBC, or Fox, all of those guys. So yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. Now, the other thing that you'd mentioned was picture quality, that you're paying a little bit more and you're getting good picture quality. Tell me a little bit about that. I mean, is this like 4K quality stuff?
Yeah, I believe that PlayStation Vue offers 4K. I might have to double check on that.
If we're wrong, we'll put a little flashing thing right up here.
However, I can tell you from experience that watching it on a 4K device like a TV, it has the picture quality is good enough that it can keep up with that resolution.
Okay.
So yeah. One thing to keep in mind with PlayStation Vue, PlayStation has been building out their live streaming technology over the course of years for their gaming. So they have the technology in place. Other streaming services, they're still kind of playing catch up. It's a fairly new industry. So PlayStation Vue has all this technology built up and ready to go. So you're going to get a higher quality picture than you would with one of the other streaming services, for the most part.
Now, the other thing that people often ask about after cost is DVR, because that's a big part of the experience of using the service. So how does the DVR stack up? What do you get?
Yeah, so
and do you have to pay extra?
Yes, with PlayStation Vue, you do not have to pay extra, which is great. Their DVR is actually really comprehensive. You can add any show, any channel to your favorites list, and it will automatically record anything from your favorites list. So if there was a rerun of The Walking Dead, you get it recorded. You can record as much stuff as you want, as many channels, as many programs, as many hours as you want. The one downside is that there is a 28-day limit on how long you can keep your recordings. So if you're looking for a DVR that you can use to archive whole seasons of a show, PS Vue is not going to be the way to go. However, if you're looking for a DVR that will just allow you to watch all your favorite shows on your own schedule, PlayStation Vue is great for that.
Okay, but I'm a binger. So that's going to be a problem for me.
It's probably going to be a problem.
All right, well, that's good to know. Now, another thing that I wanted to bring up, because I did a little testing with this myself, was the interface. I read a lot of stuff online that says, oh, the interface is great, the interface is wonderful, it's the most intuitive interface out there. Yeah. And when I was on my PlayStation, it was great, because I know that DualShock controller really well. I understand how to navigate with it, and so the interface was great. Then I came back here to the office and I plugged it into my Apple TV, and that was pretty rough. Yeah. And you and I were talking off camera about how Apple seems to design its hardware to fit with its own software and nobody else's. Yes. And so that was probably why I was kind of having a hard time on my Apple TV. What did you use, and did you like the interface?
Yeah, so I've been using my laptop primarily, and also my 4K TV. So on the 4K TV, it's actually been pretty smooth. Nothing really to complain about. On my laptop, however, PlayStation's website is not super great. I find it a little bit more difficult to find the shows that I was looking for. Once I was actually able to dive into the service and kind of get my bearings, it became a little bit more intuitive, but it's not a great experience if you're watching on your computer.
Okay, good to know. Local channels. How are we doing there on local channels?
Yeah, so PlayStation Vue actually has a good number of local channels. They have the highest number of CBS affiliates in the United States. So if you're looking to watch Big Bang Theory, Young Sheldon, Sunday football games on CBS, PlayStation Vue is the most likely to get you the CBS channel from your area. It's not as good when it comes to Fox, NBC, or the other local stations, but it's still pretty decent. Compared to Sling TV, I'd say it's better.
Okay,
Most of the time.
and anybody who's interested in checking, they have a zip code finder, so you
Yes.
can go to PlayStation Vue, check their zip code finder. I think I'll put a link to that in the description below. But you can use their zip code finder to know exactly which local channels they give
Yes,
in your area.
In your area.
Okay, well that's good to know. So, last question, I guess, is do we recommend it, and who do we recommend it to?
Yeah.
I like it a lot, and I feel like I have a better idea now of exactly who it's going to be recommended to. But what do you say?
I would definitely recommend it. I really like watching it for sports. My husband likes hockey a lot. We're watching the World Series right now. And with both of those sports, you've got, a small puck, a small ball, and you're trying to keep up with a very, you have to get that picture quality in order to really follow the game as well as you would like. So for sports users, I would definitely say PS Vue is highly recommended. Also, if you have a 4K TV, if you have the newest edition of the Apple TV that offers 4K, PS Vue is probably going to be your best bet as far as just picture quality overall. So honestly, I recommend it even though it is a little bit more expensive just because of the better overall experience.
So you want to save a little money off of your regular cable bill. You're not on that much of a budget,
Yeah.
and you want that picture quality. So, okay, that makes a lot of sense to me. So, hopefully this gives all of you a better idea of what PlayStation Vue is, who it's for, whether it might be right for you. If you have any more questions, go to the comments below, and we'll try to answer those questions there. And if we forgot anything, you can go ahead and yell at us as well. That's fine. But on your way, go ahead and like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the Reviews.org YouTube channel here, and we'll be back with more reviews. Like I said, we'll stack PlayStation Vue against some of the other big players. I'll keep Courtney around for that, so watch for those videos as well. Thanks, everybody.